Alright, so welcome back to our YouTube channel for the Budgeting Sisters. So I'm Martina and I'm the older sister. So I have three children, all girls. I am a project manager and I currently stay in a 2-bedroom home right at this moment. So you will see me create here a budget that fits my lifestyle. And at this time, I really needed to create me a new budget plan only because the one that I have currently is outdated. So you're going to see me do some formatting here and get to adding my necessary bills and inputting my debts and subscriptions. So I'll let you guys, take a few moments here and just see me do that, and then I'll be back. I'm also going to go ahead and put this in 2x speed, just so you guys don't have to sit through that long process. Just kind of go ahead and speed it up for us so that, while you're watching, you don't get as bored as I most likely would have with watching someone do this. And I'll just come back for some necessary points in here. As you can see, I added in my credit card debt here, but going forward, you will see me actually move that to a separate tab, and then I'll tell you why. Now I'm just using the accounting tab just to format the numbers correctly so that once I'm done, it will populate or generate the added amounts or added debts amounts here. That way I can get an estimate of how much money I can expect to spend monthly or bi-weekly, whichever way. But that tab is definitely good to help format the numbers so that it will populate correctly. Not too much on me about this car note, all right? So I just got this car on July the 22nd. I have not paid a car note since 2015, but I have been saving, so I went and purchased my the vehicle that I wanted, and I'm pretty happy about that. Am I happy about the car note and having an extra bill? No, I am not. But that will be a whole other video because I want to show you guys how I'm going to take my car loan, which is 84 months, and I'm going to actually pay it off in 53 months, and I'll tell you how. And I did kind of mess up here now that I'm going back and looking at this, because for my loan amount, I actually put here the principal loan amount and not the entire loan amount. So I will need to go back and kind of edit that part in the near future. So if you see this Excel brought up again, you will see a different number there for my car loan entirety. So my car loan is actually around $67,000, whereas on here you only see me put about 48,000. That's just the principal amount. So I unfortunately looked at that incorrectly, so I did not put the right amount here. But please believe me when I tell you that it has been corrected on my current Excel sheet. Okay, for this section here, I'm just inputting some things that I have going on. My daughter is turning 16 and I'm throwing a party for her, and I actually plan to buy her a vehicle. So these are just some decks that I input here that I want to make sure they are covered. So basically what I did was I used ChatGPT here, and well, not on here. So that's another thing I'm gonna have to go in and edit. So I asked ChatGPT, according to such and such date, like, okay, let me just use myself for example. So I said, hey ChatGPT, I need to have X amount of dollars by this date. My last pay period was on this date. How much do I need to put aside every paycheck in order to, complete this debt? And it gave me the amount that I would need to put aside each paycheck in order to properly take care of that debt by said time. So that was very helpful for me. So if that's something you guys, just want just for some clarity into your own goals, or, just to make sure that you have the funds for whatever you're looking for, that's a good way to go about it. So here on this tab, basically what I am doing is just putting in my subscriptions or yearly debts. Let me go back and take a look and see. All right, yes. So what I did here was I went through and I added a yearly subscription tab. I also added a monthly subscription tab. And I'm also going to add a tab for debts and a tab for non-negotiables. So when you see me say non-negotiable, a non-negotiable to me would be things that I for sure cannot go without. Things like utilities, rent, phone bill, tuition, internet, car insurance, renter's insurance, life insurance, things like that, things that are a necessity in order for me to stay afloat. So basically what you see me doing at this point is I'm just going through and I am adding the sum of all of these debts together just so that I can get a picture of how much I spend monthly or regularly. So again, this is very helpful because it gives me an idea of where I need to step in and make some changes at, and it helps me to see if I am successfully curating a budget that is helpful to my lifestyle or to my livelihood. Now for this row, for whatever reason, it would not populate correctly. I'm pretty sure it was just due to a user error, the user being me. So I just went in and I just used my own personal calculator in order to um, do the calculation for that row. So don't blame that on Excel. That was all me. At this point, I've started to color code my items. So as you can see here, I've color coded yellows for non-negotiables. Again, my non-negotiables are things that I need, in order to function or to sustain our current lifestyle, whether it's the internet, because we all need internet for work in this house or for school. Then I have my monthly subscriptions, which are in the blue tabs, which are some things that I probably need to go through and make some edits to. Then I have my pleasures. My pleasures are things that, are just added that's due to something that might be coming up, such as like our vacations, a car, things like that. And debts, I have the debts in red. I consider my debts like credit card debts and things like that. And then savings is in purple, in which at this time I only have one, which I consider that cash book. So as you can see, I have started to color code for that reason, and that is to, again, just keep me on track with the things that I am currently trying to do. And all of these that are color coded do have a tab of their own. So now I'm just going to go through. As you can see, my non-negotiables, this is the amount that they come up to monthly. Here are my subscriptions. So I'm just going to go through these tabs and just show you the items that I have and what they actually come to, whether it's monthly, yearly, bi-weekly. These are my debts. And so now I'm just making sure I have everything that I need. And then at that point, I will check you guys out on the next video. And thank you for watching.